Hey guys, welcome to the Trophy Life podcast. I'm your host, Tara Smith. From beauty to wellness, wife life, motherhood, and everything feminine in between, the Trophy Life podcast is a place where you can feel inspired and empowered and ultimately create the life that you desire and deserve. It's hot to romanticize your life, so grab a mocktail or your favorite cozy beverage and let's get into it. Hello and welcome to today's episode. I'm hyped for this episode because we are going to be chatting about all of my favorite things from 2024. This list took me so long to curate because I was like, it's got to be the best of the best things that I found in 2024. And I'm very excited about it. And I'm not even going to go into 5 favorites for today because we're just going to skip that because I'm going to be giving you a massive list from 2024, like I mentioned. So we are first going to start out with items in my closet that I constantly either was reaching for in 2024 or have even just been using for years up until then. So the first thing on my list is the Freya Christie bag in espresso. I love this bag so much. It's honestly still my go-to bag, and I think I got it back in, I want to say like August is when I bought it, and I still use it every single day. It's dark brown, like an espresso color, and it is so stunning. It looks very luxurious and rich. I think price tag wise, I think it was like $350 or something like that. I have it linked on my ShopMy under my like purse section, but it is the quality is so great. I get so many compliments on it. I also love that the brand Freya is kind of like an if you know brand. Like I think they're such a great, big, up and coming brand. They're female founded and I'm pretty sure they're based out of New York City. And I'm just obsessed with their brand. I think they kill it. Okay, the next thing in my closet that I'm constantly reaching for is my Skims boyfriend sweat sets. I have so many Skims sets and I don't think ever I will stop wearing them. The other day, Colby like put the Skims sweats on and he was like, these are so comfortable. And I was like, oh, I know. I was like, they're a game changer. So I got him some for Christmas and they ended up being too small for him because I guess the women's and men's sizing is just very different. So I need to exchange his, but regardless, so comfortable. They live up to the hype. They do run kind of big, so if you're in between sizes, I would size down. If you want like an oversized, slightly look, then I would say you can, stick with your regular size. I think Nordstrom also carries them, so I always recommend going in store before, just buying a bunch of something online. Okay, the next thing is the A9 Bing sweatshirts and hoodies. You guys have probably seen me wear all of them on the podcast already that I own. If I haven't, then that would shock me, but I'm pretty sure I have. They are so comfy, but it's the fit of them is just incredible. And I care about fit more than anything else. Even the Skims, the fit is so good, so comfy. And these sweatshirts are kind of an investment, but I do not see them leaving my closet anytime soon. I actually want to try and get like one of their hats or something and see if it also fits as well because I'm just so shocked by how well their hoodies and their sweatshirts fit. And I love how my husband was like, I actually love how this hoodie looks on you. So he got me another one for Christmas and I was like, yes. Like, when your man agrees that something looks really good, I'm like, it's just the best feeling because I'm like, I want to look hot for you. So I'm glad you like it. Okay, the next thing on my list is Heaven Mayhem earrings. And I would also say in the same realm, if you're like, I'm not paying $90 for earrings, there's tons of dupes on Amazon. I can't speak to those dupes because I do own one pair, but I don't know if they like tarnish. But I will say I've had a set of Heaven Mayhem earrings since last spring of 2024, and they are still in great condition. They look really great. And they're not like super heavy, the style that I have. I do own some from them though, and they are kind of heavy. So I think it just depends on the set. I think I have like, they're called like Not something. Again, they're on my ShopMy. Everything I mention that's like not a digital something is on my ShopMy account. That's probably just the better place to go look for specifics. Okay, the next thing in my closet workout wise is Gymshark workout sets. I actually love the Gymshark workout sets. I think that their workout clothes are incredible, but specifically the sweat sets. So I have a few and I just love wearing sweats, like especially in the winter. Like that's what I want to work out in. I don't always want to be like in tight leggings like right when I wake up in the morning. I just find them honestly to be kind of claustrophobic a lot of the time. And so I love a good sweat set to work out in. Plus I feel like I'm just sweating more from being kind of hot and it just feels great. Shoe wise, the Dolce Vita shoes, the brand Dolce Vita, I love their shoes so much. I think that they're such incredible quality for the price point that you get. I got like a bunch of different ballet flats from there last year. I got some boots. Also, again, everything's on my ShopMy, but I'm just constantly wearing them. I love how they fit, but they're also so incredibly comfortable. Their heeled boots that I have are the only heeled boots I've ever owned that didn't like kill my feet when I was wearing them. They were kind of uncomfortable like the first time I was wearing them, but after that, like after I broke them in for like 2 hours, I was completely fine. And normally I swear it takes like a week of wearing a good pair of heeled boots to like fully break them in. Okay, the next thing is Ralph Lauren baseball caps. I got my first one off of Revolve last January, I think. And it was this like cream color with the Ralph Lauren logo in the middle. I'm obsessed with the fit of this hat. And it also is obviously very cute. It's minimal. I think it's very chic. They are like pretty popular, but I think they're popular for a very good reason. I'm obsessed with this hat and I could not recommend it enough. They have so many cute colors on Revolve's website. I just got a navy blue one for Christmas. So excited. I've already worn it a bunch of times. It's so cute to add a baseball cap to an outfit, or like when your hair is just like not doing it for you. Maybe it's a little bit greasy, but you're like, oh, I still want to wear it down. Baseball cap. And you got to have a cute one. And honestly, just the Ralph Lauren ones are so good. I really just can't recommend them enough. Okay, so that's kind of everything for my closet. Now we're going to go into wellness. Actually, we're going to go into wellness. So the first thing I have on here, this was something that my naturopath had me take because of my Hashimoto's, and it was the brand Quicksilver, and it's their glutathione like spray. So you spray it under your tongue and then you like let it dissolve basically. So I need to order more of this because I actually ran out, and I don't think that you can take this when you're pregnant. So I couldn't continue. I didn't order any more because of that when I got pregnant in last October. But anyways, I love this brand. It's the Quicksilver brand. I want to try more of their products because I really liked it. Okay, obviously you guys know my best purchase, honestly, probably overall of 2024 was my Aura ring. It's the reason that I got pregnant very, 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 very quickly, because it gets to know your cycle, and I have a very regular cycle. So I was really grateful to have this as a tool, and I can't say enough good things about it, because being so aware of your cycle and tracking it and everything that goes along with that, I think is like so powerful to have as a woman. Like I remember being in high school and being like, I don't know when my period's going to start. Like no. And I've been tracking my period probably for like, I don't know, 5 years, but to have a ring that like takes my temperature every day and it knows for sure everything. And then also when I was pregnant, it was really nice to have. And I love how it like has your heart rate on here. I love how it tells like how good of sleep you get every night, how much time of sleep, how long it takes you to fall asleep, the amount of deep sleep versus REM sleep that you get. It's such a great tool. I don't actually care for it much when I'm working out because I'm like, I don't really care about those stats. I care way more about the fertility tracker, the heart rate, the cardiovascular health, I guess, overall, and the sleep. The next thing is the Just Thrive probiotic. I'm manifesting this. One day they're going to sponsor the show and it's going to be incredible, but I'm obsessed with this probiotic, okay? Let me tell you the best thing that happened to me ever. So in October of last year, by the way, I've been taking this probiotic since like last summer, I would say. But in October of last year, we were flying to Chicago, and I always get very bloated, specifically in my stomach when I travel on an airplane. And I think it's just the inflammation from like the pressure. I don't know. My body's very sensitive. So I was like, oh, I'm going to take a Just Thrive probiotic the night before our flight. I took it like with dinner and I was like, I wonder if this will help my stomach when we land. We landed in Chicago, no bloating, no signs of like any inflammation. I was shocked. I was like, holy crap. I was like, honestly, I feel like snatched. I was like, I feel like I just got like a lymphatic drainage massage because that's how good I was feeling. And I was just like, I'm never living without this probiotic ever again. And I also never go through supplements. Like I never finish a bottle of something. I've only actually ever finished the Equip colostrum powder, tons of Heart and Soil supplements. I couldn't even tell you how many of those bottles I finished because it's a lot, probably like 15. But then I finished the Just Thrive probiotic and I was like, okay, now I know this probiotic is really freaking good because I could actually tell it was making a difference in my overall like gut health and my stomach and everything. So love that. Next we have the sauna. You guys know I'm obsessed with the sauna. Colby and I, we have our own in our gym and it's just the best. It warms you up to your core. It feels so good to just sweat, especially after you get a workout. But even if you don't get a workout, just sweating, I'm like, the benefits, your skin's glowing. Again, you're glowing from the inside out. It's just the best. Along with that, skin health is the Canopy humidifier. Oh my gosh, I would also love to have them sponsor the show because I am so obsessed with this humidifier. We've had ours, I think, since 2022. So, but I would say in 2024, we really started to like be very vigilant about having it on. We actually have two. So Colby has one on his nightstand and I have one on mine. He's way better at having his humidifier on because he has a deviated septum and it literally helps him not snore and sleep through the night. And I know it benefits my skin in so many different ways. Plus living in Utah, so dry here. But the one thing I love about their humidifier is that it's anti-mold. It's very easy to clean it. And it also purifies your air and like is like basically cleaning out your air while also adding moisture to it. So it's just kind of like a very cool system. And it's also so chic. It looks so good on your nightstand. It's not like an ugly humidifier that you would get at like CVS. Like it's very cute looking. Okay. The next thing is Stanley cups, or I actually have a BrewMate with me right now, but these cups in general, Stanleys and BrewMates, by far my favorite. I do have a hydro jug. I'm going to tell you why I don't like that brand. Because there's freaking the area where the straw goes, you can't clean it and it gets mold. That's disgusting. So no on hydro jugs from me. It's either BrewMate or Stanley. And I honestly, I think between BrewMate and Stanley, I think I would lean a little bit more towards Stanley, but I'm pretty like 51%. Like I'm very in the middle with it. So I love both of them and I'm obsessed with the look of this. And I love like the straw on here. My best friend Amber was actually the person who told me about this. And I got this on TikTok Shop. I've never regretted it since. So you gotta have a jug of water with you at all times. It's such a game changer. I'm sure you already do if you are listening to this, because I feel like people who would listen to this podcast probably already have one. But if you don't, here's your sign to get one. And then also along with that, putting like lemon in my water, things like that I started to do in 2024. And I know that I'm just going to continue to do that in 2025. And especially hopefully if I get pregnant, then we'll be really sexing up the water for sure. Okay. Last thing on the wellness list is the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller and Face Roller. So the Face Roller and the Ice Roller are different. The Ice Roller is what you've seen. I think it's like their most popular item. It's just like that long, it is what it is. It's like an ice roller. But the Face Roller, let me tell you, this is so great, I think, for like giving yourself like a facial massage. The little like balls feel so good on your face. And I just push them up on my face. And I swear, just like just pulling them up like that. Oh my gosh, it feels incredible. It's the best. So I swear it just like helps to naturally lift your face. I've never had like Botox or anything, and I really don't ever plan on getting any. I might change my mind again maybe one day, but I kind of just hope I can do all the preventative things like doing a facial massage every day or trying to do it every day. That can kind of help with that. And I feel like it's really easy to just do facial manipulation. And I think that tool, both of those tools are great for that. Okay. Now we're going to go into beauty, my favorite. Okay. So the first thing I have on here is the Hourglass mascara. I'm wearing her right now. She's the best. This is the best mascara ever, ever, ever. My eyelashes right now. Okay. Naturally, I have long eyelashes because your girl is half Persian. But if I put these glasses on, I just had other glasses on. They were touching the rim. Like they were touching the glass part on here. This mascara does not smudge and it literally makes your eyelashes just look so good. And it also doesn't dry out really quickly, which is very important to me. So I also love the gold tube that it comes in. It's just so chic and cute and I love it. Along with Hourglass, I love Hourglass so much, is their skin tint. I've been using this though for quite some time. Like I think since it came out, I can't remember if it came out in 2023 or 2022. I think it came out in 2023. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. I use it every day. I'm wearing it right now with the Beauty Blender skin tint. You guys know I will literally die on this hill. It's the best skin combo ever. Your skin just looks like you have nothing on it and it's so effortless. I either use like a beauty blender to blend the two of them, but I always do the Hourglass skin tint first and then I go in with the beauty blender on top of it. And it just gives the most beautiful complexion and I love it. Very dewy, very much so looks like effortless, but it was a little bit of effort, but you know, also very fun. Okay, the next thing I have on here is the Say Liquid Blush. Truth be told, I've never found a blush color that I'm like obsessed with. Like I've never had that experience. I hope one day to have that experience. But I would say theirs is my favorite and I like the ingredients on it because I really try to avoid harsh ingredients where I can. So I would say theirs is my favorite for that reason. I don't really think color-wise any of their colors I'm like, you know, obsessed with, but I like them enough and I use them and they are my favorite out of everything I've tried for all the reasons I just listed. Okay, this is my favorite brush that I use with my makeup and my Hourglass skin tint, or if I'm just doing the e.l.f. Halo Glow, it is the IT Cosmetics foundation brush. It is by far the best foundation brush ever. It's the only one, honestly, I've ever used where I was like, I get why people use brushes. Because before that, I was like, brushes suck. Like, give me my beauty sponge. No. This brush will change your life. And they do have another side, like on the opposite side of the foundation side is a concealer brush. I like it, but I still feel like I find myself reaching for my beauty blender for concealer. And I think it's just because concealer you're getting in such tiny crevices that it's really hard to get as precise with a brush. But if I had to choose between the two, actually I don't want to choose because I don't have to. Okay. The Touchland hand sanitizer. I actually used to hate this product because the first time I bought one, it leaked all over my purse and I was like, this stuff sucks. This hand sanitizer was so expensive. Why is it leaking? And then when I went to Chicago last October, I got one like a PR box or something. And I was like, I needed hand sanitizer because we were like leaving in a few days for the trip. And I was like, I don't want to buy something. I already have this. So I brought it with us. When I tell you I was obsessed. Okay, I have to tell you guys I had the sandalwood scent. The sandalwood scent is the best scent of the Touchland hand sanitizer. It's not too much. Also, my husband liked it because it's not like smelling like watermelons on his hand, you know? But I was just constantly spraying everybody. Like, who needs hand sanitizer anywhere we're going? It was incredible. It was so great. And my opinion was changed for sure. And it did not leak inside of my purse. So I don't know if when I had first tried their hand sanitizers, it was like right when they came out. So maybe they just had like a malfunctioning, like applicator or something, but I'm actually a very big fan. I also used my birthday gift when I was in Chicago to get one. Or no, maybe I used points at Sephora or something. And I was like very excited to get a little restock. Okay. The next thing, oh my gosh, obsessed with this lotion and body scrub is the Josie Maran Vanilla Vibes Body Lotion and Body Scrub. You guys, it smells like vanilla cake and vanilla scrumptious. Like, I love the scent of it so much. I can't even explain how good it smells, but it's not too much. Like, you know, like the Bath and Body Works vanilla scents where they're like, whoa, this smells really good. But then like after like 5 seconds, you're like, I have a headache now. That's not the Josie Maran. And it's because they don't have like all of those same really harsh, harmful ingredients. I wouldn't say that their ingredient list is my favorite. Like, I wouldn't say it's the most hormone healthy ingredient list, but I would say that it's a good option. It's maybe like a fair good option when it comes to that, but it has argan oil in it and it's just so nourishing on the skin and I love it. I put it all over my body after I get out of the shower. And then I use the scrub, obviously, in the shower. And it's the best. The scrub also is great because it just leaves your body already feeling more moisturized, which normally a scrub would like strip your skin, but this one like actually gives your skin moisture back to it. So I love it. Bella Hadid told me about this product, okay? And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but did it change my life? Honestly, kind of. And that is the U Beauty Hydrator. And I have the tinted version. And then I also have like the non-tinted version. I'm wearing the regular version right now, just like under my makeup. When I tell you, it adds so much hydration to your skin, but also the tinted version is so beautiful. If you just want to throw something on, you want a little bit of like warmth and color to your skin without having to like actually do your makeup. I'm telling you, game changer. You'll thank me later. So it's so good. Bella Hadid, thank you. Thank you. Okay, the Summer Fridays lip oil in Rosewood Nights. Oh, I love this lip oil so much. I think I have, no, I don't have one down here. I must have taken it upstairs. It is so beautiful. They sent me it in a PR package and I was like, wait, I love this. I love this lip oil so much. Every time they come out with like a new lip product, I'm like, absolutely. I don't think they've ever released a lip product that I've been like disappointed with, to be honest, now I'm thinking about it. That lip oil in Rosewood Nights is beautiful. I feel like if you have similar features to me, like dark hair, light to like maybe neutral, I don't know, I guess neutral, lighter skin tones, then I can definitely speak for you that I think it would look really good. Because everyone I know who's brunette and has worn it, I'm like, yes, absolutely yes. I think it's because it's like got that purpley kind of shade to it, so it looks really good if you have dark hair. Okay. The Salt and Stone body wash. I love this stuff. Honestly, when it comes to body wash, I will be honest with you, I've never found one that I'm like completely obsessed with. That like does all the things, that's clean, that actually gets me clean and doesn't, my armpits don't still smell. But I will say that Salt and Stone, I think, is the best that I've ever been able to find in body wash and deodorant. I didn't put their deodorant on here, even though that's what I use. It's just because, I don't know, I'm not fully sold on it. And I will tell you why. Even though I've gone through like 5 bottles of it, I think it's just because of the ingredient list. It works and I like it. It works for me really well. And it's, again, my favorite deodorant. But I feel like I'm so picky. I don't know if I just have these unrealistic expectations, but I just feel like beauty products and wellness products shouldn't harm us like they do. And it's a bone to pick I have with the cosmetic industry because I've been obsessed with makeup since I was like 10 years old. And I just have a bone to pick with the cosmetic industry. So there's my 2 cents on that. So again, do I like it? Do I like the product a lot? Absolutely. I love the scents. I'm just not fully obsessed with the ingredient list. Same with the Necessaire Oblivion or Olibanum. Yeah, Olibanum body wash. That stuff smells so good. But again, I think their ingredients actually might be a little bit better than Salt and Stone. I don't know. I like switch off between those 2 brands. So both of them I think are great. But again, the ingredients, Okay. Next thing also, I'm kind of just like 69ing the wait, is that what the saying is? Frick, I don't know. I don't know if that's what the saying is. Like, where's the 89? Okay, like, you know in Princess Diaries when she's like, can we 69 the flags? I feel like that's not the right saying. Wait, hold on, I gotta ask Jen this, because what if I'm just saying, what if I got the wrong thing on the brain, you know? In Princess Diaries, what does she say when she like wants to get rid of the flags? Does she say let's 69 the flags, or is it 86? Do you remember? I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm not gonna edit this out. Okay. It's 86, the flags. So I love that for me. Love that. Okay. Next is the Kerastase Chroma Bundle shampoo and conditioner. It's their pink bundle. And if you want more shiny hair, it's so good. I also like their Nutrivive bundle as well. That one's really great if you have like really dry hair. And they have different, you have to make sure, okay, number one, do their hair quiz on their website to see what your hair needs and to see like what type of hair you have, because I think they do a really good job with like getting very specific and giving you a custom routine. And I think that custom is always like the way to go. I also love the Amika shampoos. Their Cure hair mask has been my favorite recently. It's like the green one. I love that one. But I'm always switching off between what shampoo and conditioner I'm using. Like I just went through an Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I also recently finished the Kerastase one a few months ago. Now I'm on Amika. So I kind of just rotate because I feel like if you use the same stuff over and over again, it just stops working. So I feel like you kind of have to have like a few brands that you like. Plus it's so boring to just stick to one brand, in my opinion. So okay. Last beauty product is the Clean Skin Club towels for taking off makeup. I love these towels so much. I feel like when I used to use a washcloth on to take my makeup off, my skin would break out all the time. And these are great because they're biodegradable, and I use a micellar water to just take off my makeup with like a little cotton pad. And then I'll go in and wash my face. And then that's when I'll use the Clean Skin Club towel to just like wipe off any excess, makeup that I have. Also, look at the difference between my face and my hands. Like, why do they look so white? They don't look like that in person, but this lighting, I don't know. Anyways, I will do that and I love them. And they are just, it's like when you have a clean towel every night when you're taking off your makeup, best feeling ever. Now let's go into the home category. First thing on my list, of course, is my Le Creuset Dutch oven. I have the 7.25 quarts. I use that baby for everything. Mainly sourdough, but I also will make like stews, soups. What else have I made in it? I actually think that's all, is those three things. But I got it for Christmas in 2023 and I've used her a lot and I'm obsessed with her. And she'll be going nowhere. Colby got it for me for Christmas, and it's the most like stunning green color. And he got me a bunch of Le Creuset stuff, but I love that pot specifically so much, and I think it's so worth investing in because it is something that you'll have your entire life. Like, it is so great. Along with kind of cooking and all that kind of stuff is the Breville Smart Oven. All this stuff, by the way, also linked on my ShopMy because there's tons of different models of all these things that they have. So I linked everything on there for you. This air fryer is the best thing ever. It has a setting for everything. It has an air frying setting. It has a baking option. It has an oven option. It has like pizza. It has reheat. So many great options. But the best part about it is that it's stainless steel. So it's not like a regular air fryer that's made of plastic. So you're not cooking your food in plastic and melting your food on that. And then your food ends up tasting gross. Like, it tastes like you're cooking in an oven, but it's way quicker. I honestly think it tastes better a lot of times than my actual oven. Like, I use that thing, I would say almost every single day. It's incredible. Now we have another item I use every single day, and that is my Frigidaire Nugget ice maker. This thing is so aesthetic and so cute, and it sits on my countertop and it looks so good. It's like this really cute cream beigey color. I love it. I think it's by far the cutest ice maker. You do have to like regularly clean it, but with any ice maker, you'd have to do that. And I think it's by far the cutest. I think so many ice makers are so ugly. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not putting something ugly on my countertop. Absolutely never gonna happen. So I love this one. It works great. I highly recommend it. I also got this for Christmas in 2023. Literally, I use it every day. Every single day, usually like 3 or 4 times a day whenever I fill up my water. And then my husband also uses it. Like I end up refilling the ice machine probably every 2 days. Okay. Rubber gloves when you're doing the dishes. So you can just get some on Amazon, but just get some rubber gloves for dishwashing. You don't need like the ones that have like the dishwashing stuff on that side. I don't really like that. You could if you wanted to. I like just have a separate sponge and then just have, gloves that kind of stay like somewhat clean-ish, as clean as they can. It will change your life. Honestly, I don't get how people do the dishes without having gloves because I think it's so disgusting. The water's really hot, ruins your manicure, can ruin your rings that you have on. It's just not the vibe. Just get gloves. Life-changing. Bamboo toilet paper. The amount of chemicals, bleach, very hormone disrupting chemicals that are in toilet paper honestly should be illegal, and I really hope that it becomes illegal because I used to get UTIs all the time, and the second I switched to bamboo toilet paper, went away. Gone. So I have my toilet paper on subscription. I've been actually ordering from this brand since 2022, but it is one of my favorite products that I think is so worth paying a little bit extra for, and I love it. I'm blanking for some reason on the name of the brand, but it is in my ShopMy. Why can't I remember their name? Like I've been a customer of theirs for so long now. It's crazy. I can't remember. Okay, moving on. Half Baked Harvest Super Simple Cookbook. I used this cookbook so much last year, specifically the poblano chili. I probably made 10 times in 2024. Once I got pregnant, I really wanted to keep making it, but I just completely lost my appetite. Could not cook. Chili was the last thing I would want to eat. But it is such a fun cookbook, and they have so many great recipes. I also just got her new cookbook, which I'm curious to see how I feel about it for the new year, but I got it for Christmas, and I'm like so excited. There's a lot of fun stuff I really want to try in there. Last thing on my home item is the sniff candles. Again, I don't love how they have soy in them, but I feel like they're like one of the cleaner candle options that I could find, at least for now, besides Primally Pure. But those ones just are so expensive for how fast they burn. And so I wanted like a massive big candle for my kitchen that looked good. And I don't like the look of the Primally Pure ones. I think they're honestly just very boring and ugly to like be on my counter, and they're not big enough. So I got their gingerbread chai, and I've still been burning it. It's almost gone. No, I'm so excited. I mean, I'm so sad that it's gone. Excited? No. Sad that it's going to be gone soon, but I love the sniff candles. Like their perfume and their candles smell so good. I love their stuff. Okay. Shopping websites that are my favorite. So Revolve, for sure. I think Revolve has really, really great, cute pieces. And I just mean the brands that they carry. I think they carry really fun, new, kind of like under, like a little bit maybe hidden almost brands. But you're like, you try something from them and you're like, I'm obsessed with this. And I actually love looking on like any girls that I find is like style inspo. Like I love Pia Mance, the girl who owns Heaven Mayhem. She has like a lot of cute Revolve pics of like new brands I was able to find at Revolve that I wouldn't maybe have heard of otherwise. And so, but I think even just browsing on their website, you'll find a lot of really cute stuff. I think they curate things really great. I just think it's like the best site to shop from. And they also carry stuff a lot of times that I can't find anywhere else. I just got Luna a Wild One harness. It's like this really cute brown color. I'm so excited for her to wear it. It's so cute. I actually got her the pink harness and then it was too big and I wanted the brown one. And then I was so happy that Revolve had it. So I love Revolve. I also love Essence. I think Essence is such a great place to shop for items that you want that are cheaper than if you were to buy them like on Forward or Revolve or other, like Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, places like that. I can always find really cute stuff. Actually, this Sporty and Rich sweatsuit that I'm wearing, I got it on Essence and I can't remember how much I got it for, but I remember I got like a pretty big discount with it. And so I was like so excited when I got it. I was like, let's go. Cause I don't know if I would have bought it, at like the full price, but I was really excited to find it at the price that I did. Okay, my next favorite shopping place is Skims. I love Skims. I actually bought a bunch of stuff from them right before I miscarried because I wanted it when I was pregnant because I had always heard like it was so great to have when you're pregnant. So now I have a box of Skims sitting in our future baby nursery that I'm not allowing myself to open until I am pregnant because I want it to be like new and exciting to wear. I did wear one of the boyfriend shirts that I bought when I was like going through my miscarriage and stuff because I just wanted really comfy clothing to wear, but they are pretty comfy, I will say. Next is Abercrombie. I love Abercrombie so much. Honestly, I've been a huge fan of Abercrombie for years, and they're just still one of my favorites. They were easily one of my favorite places to shop in 2024. And also shopping for my husband. They just have such great items, such killer quality. I got him a bunch of stuff for Christmas, and he's like, this fits so much better than even like some Elwood stuff that I've gotten him. The prices are way cheaper. I got him this like shirt on clearance from Abercrombie. It was like $9. He's obsessed with it. He's already worn it like 5 times since Christmas because the fit is so good. And I actually my mom got him some stuff from Elwood and we ended up returning those shirts because the fit was just not there. And the fit is the most important thing, and the fabric. Okay, next up is I didn't write it down, but I had it in the back of my mind. Oh, Aritzia. I love Aritzia so much. Their jumpsuits. Oh my gosh. The Divinity jumpsuit, I think is what it's called. Obsessed. It's like, it seriously might be my entire freaking personality when I'm pregnant is to wear that jumpsuit because I started wearing it when I was pregnant because I started bloating really fast. Like my stomach got so big by like week 7. Like I was just very bloated from all the things going on down there. And I was like, I need a jumpsuit. And so I bought a jumpsuit, and I actually bought like this really cute light pink one that was on sale. I often find like the cutest stuff in sale sections, and I love it because I end up gravitating towards items that are timeless. Like the colors are timeless, and I've found some of my favorite items in the Aritzia sale section because a lot of times their pieces are like pretty pricey, and I'm just like, I'll just wait for it to go on sale. I worked at Nordstrom when I was like 18, and I just got into the habit of like, if I wanted something, I would wait until it went on sale, and if I still wanted it, then I would consider buying it. And I think it's actually kind of like a good rule of thumb because if you wait long enough, and it's not even usually that long, it's like usually like a few weeks or maybe a month, and you still want it, then it's like, oh, you actually really want to add this piece to your collection. So it kind of helps you also be more mindful and keep that like capsule collection wardrobe rather than just like collecting a bunch of random shiz that you don't actually need. Okay. Next, we have apps and productivity, kind of like apps that are great for productivity or apps that I use for social content creation, kind of anything that fits into that category. So obviously we have Pinterest. I don't need to explain this to you. If you're listening to this podcast, that means that you probably also love Pinterest because who doesn't love Pinterest? Honestly, if you don't like Pinterest, I don't know if we would be friends. I don't know about that because like I think I would actually just convert you at that point. It's the best app by far. And if you don't feel like that, let's hang out and I will convince you, okay? So CapCut is my favorite editing app for video editing. they have the best features, and also their export settings on there work really great. I'm very particular with my export settings, and I actually know randomly a lot about just like how something can change when it's exported and computers and all that kind of stuff from everything I've done with streaming. And so when I tell you that CapCut is the best, it really is the best. I used to use, I think it was called InShot, and that app does not have all the same features that CapCut has, especially because CapCut's starting to incorporate AI into their editing software, and it's just incredible. Like, I did an ad for Olaplex, and I have a Prada bag that's like in my closet, and they like needed me to like edit it out, and I was able to just edit it out with AI on the CapCut app. And I was like, okay, this is so freaking sick. Instead of having to like reshoot everything and redo my entire video, I was able to edit it. I was like, that is so cool. Okay. Trello is my favorite project management / this is where I like will organize all of my brand deals. I also like when I did have a personal assistant, that's where I organized all of her projects was on there. And it is such a great project management place. I know a lot of people like Notion. I've just used Trello since like 2018, and I just really like it. I was playing around with Notion one time, and I just like didn't really get into the vibe. But again, figure out what works for you. And yeah, I highly recommend Trello. I also think that they have a free version that's pretty great too. But yeah, I love it again, I've been using it for years. Okay. Canva, of course. Oh my gosh, I use Canva for everything. I use it for Trophy Life Club. I use it for the Trophy Life podcast. It's where I make all the templates. Like if you ever see like a graphic or anything on there, I made it on Canva most likely. And I just think it's oh my gosh, I could spend hours on Canva. I feel like the girlies who like Pinterest would also really enjoy Canva, especially if you do something with your work that's like creative in any way. Canva is so fun. I'll use it to make like invites for when I do parties as well. Sometimes I'll even just go on there and like I made like my vision board for my wallpaper on Canva. I actually want to make a laptop vision board wallpaper. So I want to take my wallpaper I did for my New Year's, resolutions and put it as like my desktop. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to add some more stuff or something. I don't know. But anyways, they just have so many great tools on there, and they're also integrating a lot more AI stuff, which is just so freaking cool. So love Canva. Also, I love Spotify for listening to podcasts. And if I want to watch a podcast, which I actually like to watch a lot of podcasts over just listening, I will watch them on YouTube. But I would say Spotify is my personal favorite place to find podcasts. But along with podcasts, I also really like to find fun like jazz playlists on Spotify or classical music or high frequency musics. So the musics, am I okay? I don't know. Those three categories are like my favorite, and I'll type in like high frequency sounds and it can help you like fall asleep. I've actually been using it a lot for the puppy. So when we go to sleep at night, I put on like an anti-anxiety relief. So it helps her literally not be anxious. It's incredible. It hits like certain wavelengths in your brain. And I'm not just saying this, but I'll put her in her kennel. She'll be crying. If I start playing that, pretty instantly, she stops crying. Like she just chills out a lot. So I'm excited to utilize that when I have kids too, because it works for me too. I'll fall asleep to it. Oh my gosh, it's just the best. Okay. My one tech item that I had on here, which actually I'll add one more that just came to my mind. I love my Canon G7X. I freaking love that thing. I take it with me whenever I'm like traveling. I love it. I've had mine though since like 2016, probably 2017. Love. Actually, no, I think I have had it since 2016. When was my first? No, it might be 2017. I actually sold it and then I bought it like a few months later because I missed it. But I bought mine before it was like all the rage, but I highly, highly recommend it. I think even just as like a point and shoot camera, if you're a mom and you want to like document your kids, I think it's so fun to like have an actual camera and not just do it on your phone, because there's something about having like SD cards where all of those memories from like a trip are stored, and then you could easily just like transfer them to a hard drive or something. I just love my camera. Also, the photos that it takes. Oh my gosh, you get the flash on there. It's incredible. It's so good. And it's so fun when you like go out to dinner with your girlfriends or something. Like I'm doing that tonight and I'm like, "Ooh, should I bring my camera?" Because it's just so fun to have those photos. And again, looks so much better than just an iPhone. Like when I did my Gossip Girl birthday party, all of the photos that we took were on that camera and they just slay. They slay, especially at nighttime. Oh my gosh, with the flash. It really is so good. And it kind of like has like an auto, I swear it has like something automatic where it just like smooths out your skin and makes your skin look so good. And I'm just like, absolutely, like who doesn't want their skin to look really good? Okay. Next is TV shows. So I watched Sex and the City for the first time last year. I loved it at first. It was kind of like much for me at a lot of times, to be honest. But I hated the ending of whatever their new show's called. When Big died, I was like, I have to turn this off. I was like, this is the stupidest. I don't know whose dumb idea that was to kill him. But honestly, I hate that person. They're so dumb for doing that because the entire show, Sex and the City, is about her and Big. You're anticipating them getting together. They make that new show. I can't remember what it's called. And he just dies in like the first or second episode. It's like, what? Like, it's just, it was so, it like ruined it ruined everything for me. Especially because I'm not biased because I just watched it for the first time. I was like, the creators are actually terrible for this. Like all you've been wanting to see is Carrie and Big living out their life together, maybe having like a kid. Nope. He dies. Okay. Cool. Don't know why you did that. No one wants to see Carrie being single again. Actually, we want to see her as a mom or a wife. But thanks, because I know that's what they're thinking. And I'm just like, can we not do that? TV shows that I actually was like obsessed with. Obviously, I have to say Gossip Girl because I watch Gossip Girl so much. I am constantly rewatching it. It's just like playing in my house usually, and it's just like a background thing for me. It's comforting. I don't know why, but I love to just rewatch shows over and over and over and over and over again. I've probably seen Gossip Girl 20 times at this point because every single year I rewatch it like 5 times. And when I say 5, like it really is probably like, okay, it's probably at least 3, but if I were to guess, I would say it's like between 3 and 5. And I love it. It's like, oh my gosh, like the New York vibes. Also, New York in the early 2000s was something I wish I could experience. Honestly, like when I watch shows and movies, I'm like, that is not what New York looks like now. And it's just changed a lot. And so, I don't know. I think I kind of romanticize that too, which is, again, it's so fun. Like 13 going on 30. Absolutely. Okay. Curb Your Enthusiasm. By far my favorite show I watched last year. I love that show so much. The dry humor in it, the way you can relate to Larry in so many ways, but then you're like, wow, you're actually a terrible person. But you kind of like, sometimes it's fun when the main character is like a terrible person. You know what I mean? Sometimes if they're not a terrible person, you're like, I'm kind of bored. I don't think there was any other shows that I watched in 2024 that I liked as much as Curb. I know I watched Seinfeld in 2023. I love Seinfeld. That show was fun. It was kind of like stupid at times, but I think it's funny when you watch a show that like your parents thought was like so iconic and you're like, okay, yeah, this show's really good. Oh, the other show I was going to say is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Wait, isn't it just Kardashians now? That's my favorite trash TV show. I've been watching Kardashians since 2016, but in 2024, when I was pregnant, I was like rewatching some of the seasons because I don't know, there's just something fun and comforting about that show. I love it. So anyways, that is my favorites from 2024. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and let me know if you also love any of these products or if you end up trying them out. because your girl took some time curating this list, and I was like really thinking of the products and, that I just think are the best and that I fell in love with last year. So I'm excited to do this for 2025, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should like keep like monthly favorites and then just like have those as like my master list, because that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Kind of a fun vibe. Okay, you guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Love you. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you enjoyed it, make sure to join the Trophy Life Club. It's a free community for the girls by yours truly, and it's on Instagram. It's just at Trophy Life Club. You can also follow me at Tara Kelly Smith on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you have an extra minute, I would also love and super appreciate if you would review the podcast. This will just help us reach more women who could use a little TLC, aka Trophy Life Club, in their life. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.